Hey YouTube, Celiphias42 here. I wanted to talk about this DMCA stuff. It seems to me that one of the major issues that we are contending with the DMCA is that these are all false DMCAs right off the bat, not even because there's any copywritten material involved, but because right off the bat, 99.9% of the DMCAs that are filed by people who do not own the copyright or are not representing the people who own the copyright on any of the allegedly copywritten material. Granted, most of the stuff that we can put in there is usually covered under fair use anyway, so if anything is in there at all, that is usually covered under fair use. But since most of these issues are based off of people falsely filing DMCAs uh, under false names and whatnot, uh, I think we would be better served by going to the source of the problem rather than attempting to give YouTube crap about it. The situation is that YouTube is obligated by law to issue a takedown notice basically immediately upon receiving notification of a DMCA filing. What I think would probably be a better solution than bitching to YouTube, since they can't do anything. Their hands are tied. They are obligated by law to issue a takedown. But I think a far better approach, and I think somebody who has a whole lot more legal experience than me might want to head up this project, is collecting signatures or something or other to attempt to amend the DMCA law, giving anybody, but in this case particularly YouTube, the legal right to verify the authenticity of the person who is filing the DMCA before they even issue a takedown notice. This would free up YouTube to determine if, you know, anonymous person X files a DMCA against, DPR Jones or Thunderfoot or whoever, that YouTube can go back, check as to whether or not there is any truth behind, or ownership of copyright behind the person who is making the claim, and then beyond that, whether or not there is actually any copywritten material that wouldn't be protected under fair use. I imagine if we could get such an amendment to change, this would allow YouTube to dismiss a lot of the DMCA notices out of hand and push back, or allow us to have a little bit of pushback against the DMCAs even being filed in the first place. In fact, what we could possibly also do is, along with that amendment, as it would probably fall under fraud, when YouTube does verify whether or not this DMCA was, a legitimate filing. If it is found to be illegitimate, then immediate prosecution against the, fraudster can be initiated right away, and basically be a good scare tactic to keep people from falsely filing. We saw how well it shut PCS up, so I say why not use the same strategy and just go large scale with it from a purely legal perspective. Anyway, if you guys think it's a good idea, mirror the video, pass it around. Maybe we can have a chit chat about it. If somebody is more legally experienced than I am, perhaps a masked analyst, if he's in the U.S., can start up the campaign and get the ball rolling. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'm just starting out with the idea, and let's see where it goes.